So, we were in the process of just sharing any other words and gems that came to us today. Obvious combinations in nature, color-wise, when the rhododendrons are out in Sandal Gardens. Pink plus green divides by 3. And then you have violet rhodos as well. Violet plus green. It's just like the lush green foliage plus just a profusion of pink or violet. Divine color combination, violet is 83, green is 49. 132. And amazing. That's so cool because pink plus green is 99. Well, both of those divide by 33, differing by 33. Like, that's amazing. And that was like a divine combination while I was walking there. Like, just profuse pink blooms, rhodos, profuse pink blooms with lush green all behind them. So let's get that on the board. I want to get that on the board with the 33 Fest there. Okay. I'm sharing words and mathematically beautiful things that I saw and took note of in my personal day today, which is wonderful. It's one of the most satisfying things to do is, how is God walking and talking with you today? And what happens in your day today, because your life is the story of God. It's His wonderful story playing out, and He's revealing new things to you and teaching you new things, like Adam and Eve and God walked in the garden just over 6,000 years ago. So pink. So I'm in Sandal Gardens, love plus half love. So pink plus green equals 99. That's a triple of 33s. Amen, amen, amen. And then there's also a massive cluster of violet plus green beside it. So violet plus green is 132, because the difference between pink is 50, and violet is 83. Isn't that cool? Both of them, they differ by 33. Green is 49, so it's obvious. These are divine color combinations in nature. Like rhododendrons are some of the most profuse color producing plants in God's creation. And violet and pink are just profuse, and it had this backdrop of lush green. So pink plus green. So pink differs from violet by 33. What does that tell you? Well, you can substitute the color pink and violet in many places to make a beautiful multiple of 3 with other colors that have the same offset complementary. These are both plus 2. Okay, differing by 33. Green is plus 1. But I'm just telling you what I see in nature that God has ordained and how it all knits together for His mathematical perfection. Okay? So, and just imagine this in your mind. Again, it's more pleasurable for us to use our imagination than it is for us to watch a video of what I'm talking about. So, lush rhododendrons in profuse pink with lush green behind it in Sandal Gardens. So pink plus green, therefore, is 99, which is 33 times 3. And then violet plus green is another 33 times 4. So it's really obvious. I'm saying this is really obvious, this divine set of letters, this combination between violet and green and pink and green. So pink plus green is amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Name, name, name. Seed, seed, seed. These are king words in the story of God. And then violet plus green is another 33 higher. 33, 33, 33, 33. So we've just solved every pink flower and every violet flower in the history of the universe for the glory of the Trinity, because it's violet plus green. Pink plus green. Pretty awesome, isn't it? I love solving color combinations. And I got this divine phrase in the beginning of all this, study color law. It's an obvious set of 12s. Color is 84 divided by 12. Law is 12 plus double 12. Okay, it adds to 120 perfectly in 9 letters. Color law. What are the color combinations that God has ordained in all of his works, in all of world history? Put them together, solve them, and see the beauty of the 3s that he has ordained, and then find love 54 in the combinations and see the beauty of how that's knit together. Okay, for example, the coolest thing I see, it's just, look, the I and the R in pink and green make 27. The first half of love, and they're the only 2 letters that divide by 3. And then violet has an I in the second position, just like pink. So the more you look, the more you see in terms of how this knits together divinely. Okay, you can spell Ken here, and you can spell 10 here. Like, you can choose similar letters to make multiples of 3. And just keep going and going and going. You can put this N with this G, and you can put this E with this G. Like, you see how we're getting like similarities here? And then this E here with the V here, this E here with the P in the front there. And then these letters both divide by 3, being half of love. So do you see the total parallelism between the combination of green and pink, 3 Ys, and green and violet, 3 Ys? Stunningly beautiful. And then, like I say, folks, you can take a magic carpet ride now through all the universe and all artwork and all of world history and all of nature, and think to yourself where else you see this combination of pink and green and violet and green. Wonderful. What else was I thinking when I was in Sandal Gardens? Oh yeah, the calming effect of cool colors. As I looked at like the violets and the green, violet, blue, and green would be like part of the 3 cool colors of the rainbow. As I looked at the violet and the green, it's peaceful. Okay. When I look at the pink and the green, it's like happy. So cool colors calm us down. Hot colors, warm colors, tend to excite us, perk us up. It's just, if you want to calm down, if you want a relaxing environment, this is like wisdom for interior design, fashion, whatever. If you want a relaxing environment that really sedates, use cool colors in soft, nature-like. And then if you want, a stimulating, high-energy environment, warmer colors, whatever. Okay, what else did we see today? What else on the list? Klondike and Magnum. That was awesome. Divine appointments today. I'm very conscious of details now. It's like the fact that red is the king of colors. I specifically saw 2 young ladies with obvious red hair, and one girl that, I wasn't even supposed to deliver this house, and a young girl came out and asked specifically if she could get a paper just for today. She's their house is X'd on the route, and immediately I noticed how lovely her hair looked, and I complimented her on it because it really struck me as looking great, reddish. It wasn't her natural color; she had dyed it, but it's red is the king of colors. And just from a mathematical standpoint, red is 999, and hair is 999 plus 9, in the same structure. I've talked about this a million times, but I just love how God provides all these divine confirmations of his leading in our lives in the details, of things that happen today. Look at the phrase red hair. It starts with R, then goes 9. It ends with R, then goes 9 and 9. It's hello, red hair is a real standout for the Trinity in the name of love. Okay. So, do not all go out there and dye your hair red. No. It's I love that we can be creative with all this, and that it's just we have a lifetime of regeneration to play around with hair, but natural, I think, is the best in general, usually. What else? Is there anything else that we saw today? It's a treasure hunt. Really, you don't even have to hunt. It's like, what comes my way? What has God ordained for me to run into today? It's just going to be awesome. Anything else? We solved paper route. That was awesome. Oh yeah. A new job. New job equals Jehovah. And that was a word I got this morning from Jehovah, because today is the first day of my new job. Like, I picked up the papers last night, but today was the first day that I delivered for the Langley Times. And it's the 3rd of June. June is the 6th month. First day, both words divide by 3, adding to the first 3-digit number that divides by 3. And furthermore, the roots that I delivered, like I said, folks, total love language from God, were the exact same root that I used to deliver as a 12-year-old boy and loved it. You know, like, just incredible, the sovereignty of God and all this. And from the numbers standpoint, like I said, the route is based perfectly around the 201 line, and it finishes exactly on 201 Street through that secret alley that I would always exit to ride home as a kid. So let's a new job. Can you find love in a new job? Well, the word job equals half a love. It's also a famous book of the Bible. But new job equals Jehovah. So give thanks to Jehovah for every new job. And there's nothing more refreshing, many times, than a new job. And I was just marveling at the blessing of a new job. Something new, refreshing. A change is as good as a vacation, we say. Variety is the spice of life. These are sub-dramatic ways of stating that variety is pleasure. God is the king of variety. Well, if we would be happier, we should welcome variety in each other, in the work of our hands, in what we do throughout a given day, certainly a given week. Okay? I marvel at how God demonstrated this to us in his 6-day work week at the beginning of the universe, when he created everything in 6 days. Notice that the work he started on day 1, he completed on day 4, 3 days later. He created light on day 1, and he didn't finish creating the agents of light until day 4. It's like he took a break. He mixed up. Day 2, he creates the firmament. Well, it was 3 days later that he populated, like the waters above and the waters beneath. 3 days later, day 5, he populates the waters above and waters beneath with the fish and the birds of the air. Day 3 is the day he creates all the land vegetation. Well, it's not until day 6, 3 days later, that he populates the land with the animals and humankind made in his image that will ultimately consume that land vegetation. You see how he demonstrates to us? It's a demonstration unto us. It's mathematically perfect for his triune nature, but it's also a demonstration to us on variety. Change up. Do this thing on day 1 and then come back to it 3 days later. Do something different tomorrow. It'll freshen you up. And then do it again maybe 3 days later. I mean, I would do it exactly the way God did. Do something on day 1, come back to it 3 days later. Do the next thing on day 2, come back to it 3 days later. Do a third thing on day 3, come back to it 3 days later, and then take the 7th day off. God showed us the ultimate pattern of just this variety concept. Okay. So, a new job. That was a word I got from Jehovah this morning, because today, and I'm just, the 3s. It's the 3rd day of June, the 6th month. Okay. Incidentally, all the authors of the Bible and the prophets in particular were very careful to record the exact day and month of everything that they were experiencing, because they knew that numbers were important and that God was speaking to them and doing things, and that the exact date and number of all these things was for his glory. So a new job, both words divide by 3. New is 42. Job is 27, half a love. That equals Jehovah. In 3 plus 3 letters. So, Who do you give thanks for any and every new job in history of the universe? Jehovah. And then so find love in a new job. Well, it's easy. You just pop off the O just like you do with Jehovah, and the rest equals love. Okay, the W and the J, chain link it, making 33, and the rest equals 21. Okay. Or you can go like 24 here plus like 30 there. But there, we found love in a new job. And then you thank God for your new job. Thank equals love. So thank you, Jehovah, for my new job. And I just can't get over the fact that it's delivering newspapers along the exact same route that I did as a kid. I'm just like, this is sovereignly divine. Okay. Sprite equals truth. And drink up divides by 3. Okay. What were some other words and phrases that we had come to us today? I love looking at the threes in nature. Like trilliums are abounding everywhere. It's so stunning. Anything else? Oh yeah. So now I officially deliver exactly 6 different newspapers. 3 plus 3. Province, Vancouver Sun, National Post, Globe and Mail, Langley Times, and the Langley Advance. It's king for 3. Deliveries twice by 3, all that stuff. Anything else that came to us today regarding the divine threeness of all this? That was so cool. Today is Wednesday, like the 3rd day of the work week for most people. And we deliver these Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Wednesday was +1, Thursday +2, Friday divides by 3. That was a real cool gem. 1, 2, 3, literally. Oh my goodness. The number of routes that I have been initially assigned this week, the first week. I officially will do 6 routes plus another 3. 9 routes in total over these 3 days. I'm not joking, folks. It's all divine. So today I did 2 routes, the original 2 that cover the original route that I did as a kid. I repeat those 2 routes over the 3 days. That's 6 in total for those 3 days. And then I get a bonus 3 routes in the middle, in the middle day tomorrow. So that's exactly 9 routes over 3 days. 3 times 3 routes in 3 days, starting on this 3rd day of June, the 6th month. I'm just telling you all the obvious 3s that God is like, you know, ordaining in all this. Oh yeah. When I was at my best friend, so growing up, my best friend was Spencer. Derek plus Spencer divides by 3. But the house number that he lives at is, to this day, is 4872. They don't I don't think they live there anymore, I'm sure of it, but the address is 4872. Double of AAA plus triple of AAA. 48, 24 plus 24. 72, 24 plus 24 plus 24. On 202A Street, like you don't on the map. And so, but when I went there today, on the sign, 2 signs, it said College Pro Painters, and the young people, the College Pro Painters were working there. And lo and behold, College Pro equals love plus love. I'm telling you all these divine gems that God ordains. I'm like, what are the odds of College Pro Painters being anywhere on site while I'm doing newspapers? Furthermore, it's my best friend's house growing up with a very special magic number on his house number. And then I did the math right then and there. Like, you can do it really fast. Where should we make real estate for this? Just down here. Okay. Just down here. Oh yeah, another gem, in addition to yellow trilliums, was yellow iris. In Sandal Gardens. Yellow iris, I'll just write that down before we forget. But really obvious. 9, double 9, 9, that's 36. These knit together with L, L, and O beautifully, and I and well, we'll get to that. And then the S and the W knit together. These guys, a yellow iris is just an obvious. And then if you pluralize it, I think you can do it with ES. Anyways, back to College Pro. This is a really beautiful gem because the root of college is love, just like the root of educate is love. So there's love number 1. And then lo and behold, you've got 21 plus 33, love number 2. So College Pro is the name of this company that was doing painting at my best friend's house, which you know, and then Painters divides by 3, and they are like student age. I can tell, you know, college age. And so Painters is 60 here, plus another 24, plus 42 is 102. You got to be kidding me. So that adds, oh yeah, I did it in my head while I was there. So this is 108, and Painters is 102, both dividing by 3, differing by 6. Well, put those two puzzle pieces together, you perfectly get 210, which equals, will you marry me? Famous phrase, will you marry me? 21 is a simple set of 3s times 10. It's that king for the number 3, 210. And that was the sign, in 3 words, on the lawn, twice, when I'm delivering newspapers to my best friend's house growing up, Spencer. And just tons of just pure happy memories with my friend Spencer, a lot of them at that house. God knows our lives. He's got a perfect plan for our lives. He is love. He's given us all these friends that we had growing up, now, in the future, all these beautiful friends, you know, all ordained with His love all over it. And do the math yourself. College Pro Painters, 210, will you marry me? In 3 words. And then College Pro is love plus love. Like how much more obvious you can get. So you can like phone up this company right now and ask them to come paint your house. You'll probably, I think you get like a reasonable rate because it's students that are trained to do good painting, and I could tell they were young. And there you go. And I actually handed the newspaper to one of them because the door was open and they were like moving their like equipment in and painting the open door. I was like, and it was like one of the few open doors, like with people around in the whole route. You're just like, this is too obvious. Remember, everything in your life happens for a reason, for God's perfect glory in this whole symphony. Okay? All things work together for the good of those who love God, down to the detail. And I bring the numbers to all of this. It's just a giant love fest. So cool. College Pro Painters. There you go. Giant company solved as I'm walking around delivering my newspaper. On the front cover of this newspaper, the Langley Times, of course, Times equals 66 equals happy in big letters. They had a 3x3 grid. Like I'm just telling you, all the obvious 3s that God just like bakes before me. You know, on the front cover. Man, this is all so good. It's like I don't want to erase any of it. But on the front cover, on the front page, and the front page divides by 3 in 9 letters. Okay, front page, the most important part of any newspaper. The front page. Well, on the front page of today's edition, on June 3rd, the 6th month, is, I kid you not, a 3x3 grid of coupons. Well, you got to be kidding me. A 3x3 grid, literally 9 coupons on the front page of the Langley Times. But look at the word coupon and find love in coupon. 30, right there, plus another, and then the rest of the letters all divided by 3. 30 plus 36, 66 plus 18 is 84. Divides by 3 in 6 letters. Find love in that. Well, you just pop off 30 points, take out you got a couple of options. Oh yeah, this is what's really beautiful about it. All the letters that do divide by 3 in coupon equal love perfectly. There it is again. 36 plus 18 equals love. Or 24 plus 30, whatever. And then the letters that don't divide by 3, P and N, add another 30 points to the party. But it's real obvious that love is embedded in the word coupon because it's all the letters that do divide by 3 that add to love perfectly. And then I count the number of letters, 6. So I count the number of strokes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So 6 letters divides by 3. 9 strokes, 3 times 3. Starts with C, which is 3. First 3 letters all divide by 3. It's like, how much more do you want embedded in the word coupon? And on the front page divides by 3, of Langley Times, are 9 coupons in a 3x3 grid to encourage people to shop locally and get out into the physical community and contribute to local economy and local business in the name of love. And of course, business equals love plus love. And the two loves in business are in perfect hopscotch interweave. Take every second letter in the word business, it equals love number 1. The letters left over equals love number 2. Business equals 108 equals worship equals love plus love. God is leading us to find love in all the words and phrases that we saw in the names, and we find it in beautiful ways. Like, it's just beautiful and obvious. Okay. So, on the front page is a 3x3 grid of coupons. I'm just telling you more obvious like gems. You've got to rise to the level where you understand that your life is perfectly, God is perfectly sovereign, and exactly where you are today, and exactly everything that He's doing with you, and exactly everything that you will see, touch, taste, and smell, and experience today is from His sovereign hand, and He is perfect in love. So you just thank Him and worship Him and love Him all day long, and marvel at the details of the beauty of it all. I'm here to present the numbers, okay? The glory of God in numbers. Okay. Anything else? I'm feeling pretty good. Of course, I delivered all these papers using my car, which is the Chrysler Neon LX, the Miracle 888 SLV car. Watch that video. Chrysler Neon LX, 8 times AAA. Chrysler is love plus love. Slice it in half. Love on the left, love on the right. Neon LX, just all divided by 3. And it has a sunroof, which is love plus love. My previous car did not have that. Sun equals love, roof equals love. I had it open the whole time. I'm just like, yep, details. The whole route is based around Sandell Gardens, which is love plus half a love. It's like basically a Garden of Eden in the center of Langley. It's like historic because it's named after the first mayor of Langley. First equals mayor, 72 of triple eights. Elected equals love. He was the first elected mayor, like in 1955. Like, these are gems going back to 1955. Like, that's 60 years old to this day. Amazingly, that's the 60th anniversary of Disneyland, and they have posters for that all over town, bus posters for Disneyland's 60th. 1955 is when Disneyland opened. Well, 1955 is when the first mayor of Langley was elected, and that is commemorated by Sandell Gardens, to which my newspaper route is based around that, and I grew up with memories in Sandell Gardens. You're just like, and of course, diamond, the word diamond equals 60, and we celebrate a diamond anniversary at 60 years, and that's what Disneyland is advertising in diamond lettering on all the bus stop posters. Disneyland 60, and they've got those letters in diamond, because diamond, D-I-A-M-N-O-D, equals 60 perfectly, equals word. Every word is a diamond. It's eternal, it's perfect, it's God's glory. That's why we solve the words of everything. Cut them, dice them. Okay. Is there anything else? Even the shirt I was wearing today, neon orange equals 108, love plus love. Just like my car, Chrysler. I'm just like, anyway. Is there anything else? I think that's pretty good. Magnum equals Jehovah, the king of ice cream. Klondike. Okay. Totally awesome. Okay, if anything else comes to me, I'll make a new video. Oh yeah, I had the old olive oil anointing. I encourage you to do that. But if anything else comes to me, I'll probably make another video. A most 3-loaded day, like crazy obvious, on this third day of the 6th month, 2015. Wow. More to come. Glory to God.